Good morning, class. For our fourth lecture, we will be discussing Java operators. So Java operators are operators that used to perform operation on variables and values. In the example below, we use the plus operator to add together two values. So in this example, int variable type x, yung variable name, is equal to pinag-add natin yung dalawang values, which is 100 plus 69. So we are using plus sign para sa addition. So although the plus operator is often used to add together two values, it can also be used to add together a variable and a value, or a variable and another variable. So in this example, int sum1 is equal to 50 plus 50. We are adding two values. And int sum2 is equal to sum1 plus 250. So sum1 is a variable and then 250 naman is a value. So we can also add a variable in the value. And in sum3, int sum3 is equal to sum2 plus sum2. We are adding two variable. So in Java operators, we are accepting variable to variable plus variable, value plus value, or variable plus value, and vice versa. So there are different types of Java operator. May arithmetic operators, assignment operators, comparison operators, logical operators, and bitwise operators. And we will be discussing, unang-una is yung arithmetic operators. Arithmetic operators are used to perform common mathematical operation. So, ito yung mga basic mathematical operations. So, like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, modulus, increment, and decrement. So, in our exercise, we are done tackling the addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. So, we are using plus sign for addition, minus sign for subtraction, asterisk sign for multiplication, slash sign for division, and ngayon, I will introduce modulus, increment, and decrement. So modulus, we will be using percent sign, and increment, plus plus sign, decrement, minus minus sign. So we are using modulus to get the remainder of a number. And we are using naman increment to add one value sa isang variable. And decrement is to add one value or to decrease one value sa isang variable. So let's try. So first, open an Eclipse and creating new project. So I will name my project async. And then click next and check the create module in for Java. Then hit finish. So after hitting finish, open the folder, then creating new class. So I will name my class main, and then public main void string. I will check that check button, then click finish. Okay. Ngayon, we can start coding. First of all, I will write a comment kung ano ba yung gagawin kong program. So kung kayo na sa exercise nyo, I will write a program that accept two user input, first number and second number, and also it will compute the sum, difference, the quotient, and the product. And then the modulus or the remainder, and increment, decrement. Okay, ngayon, let's add a label, which is sasabihin nito kung ano ba yung itatype ng gagamit ng program natin. And inside of this, I will type input first number. Then I will just copy this label and then input second number. Okay, ngayon meron na tayong label na nagsasabi na the user need to input first and second number. So to allow the user to input a number, we will import yung ginagamit lagi natin para mag-accept ng user input, which is the java.util.scanner. So dapat is nakakapitalize si S of the scanner. Okay, ngayon tawagin natin si scanner. And then scan is equal to new scanner. Then inside this is system.in. Okay, next one is under ng label natin, doon natin ilalagay yung code which allowing the user to input a number. So tawagin natin si scan.next. So we are using or we are accepting whole number, so that's why we are calling int. And then the scanned user input will be stored in a variable which is dapat integer because it is a whole number, and then my variable name will be fnum. Okay, and then I will just copy this code for our second label. So, ang magbabago lang is yung name ng variable. So, meron na tayong first number and meron na tayong second number. Let's try. 10, then 15. So, the program allows the user to input a number. Next one is, let's type the formulas. So, unang-una is yung sum. So, int sum is equal to fnum. So, ginagamit natin is plus operator for addition, second num. So, mapapansin nyo guys, may error. So, in Java, sinasabi ko na lagi na in Java po ay case sensitive though. Ang error natin dito is we are using fnum and then capital dapat si n. So, we need to capitalize the n. So, copy. I will just copy this kasi pareho lang naman yung gagawin natin. So, next na lang is different. So, papalitan lang natin siya ng variable name and then ng operator. So, next is yung variable name, papalitan lang din natin siya ng quotient. And then, ang ginagamit sa quotient is slash. So, next naman is product. So, prod, then papalitan din natin ang operator, which is asterisk. So, ngayon si modulus. So, we are using modulus to get the remainder. So, lagay natin siya kasunod ni quotient. So, int mod is equal to fnum. Then, ginagamit natin na sign is %snum. Okay, next is increment. So, int or the variable natin is integer, and then inc, yung variable name is equal to, ang i-increment ko is yung first user input. So, si first number. So, plus fnum. And next naman is si decrement. So, variable type is integer pa rin. Then, dec is equal to minus minus. Second number naman yung maminusan ko ng 1 value. So, to be lagay lang natin yung comment muna. So, first number plus 1. So, ganun lang po siya kasimple. Si increment and decrement. So, second number minus 1. So, ganito lang yung ginagawa ng sign na minus minus. Magma-minus 1 and then plus naman is magpa-plus 1. So, magtataka kayo, sir, bakit ba may ganitong sign? So, ginagamit po kadalasan itong increment and decrement kapag nasa looping na tayo. So maybe next quarter is mas magagamit nyo po si increment and decrement. So ngayon meron na tayong mga formulas. So i-display na lang natin siya. So we are using system.out.println. So we are using system.out.println to display So inside of this, tatawagin lang natin yung sum na label. So label lang to, and then tawagin natin yung variable natin na sum. So okay, meron na tayong sum. And then sunod naman is difference. Next one is quotient. And next one is module or the remainder. Modula. And next is the product. So PROD. Next is the increment. So first number, increment by 1. Next is, copy lang natin to. So second number, decrement by 1. So tawagin natin si DEC. So tandaan guys, sum is only a label, and then itong sum na to is ito yung variable name natin. So tinatawag lang natin tong variable na to. So ang laman ng variable na to is yung sagot ng fnum plus second num. So let's try. So 50 for 55, hit enter. Then, ang second number ko is 25. So, ayusin muna natin yung label. Okay, let's try ulit. Let's try again. So, 55 plus, second number natin is 25. So 55 plus 25 is equal to 80. So next naman is difference. 55 minus 25 is equal to 30. And then quotient, 55 divided by 25 is equal to 2. And then the remainder is, so fnum percent snum, so we are getting the remainder. And the remainder is 5. And product is 55 times 25 is 1375. And then we increment the first number by 1. So 55 plus 1 is 56. And then we decrement the second number, which is the 25 by 1. So 24. So as simply as that is, nagkaroon na tayo ng arithmetic operators. So ang tandaan lang is yung mga arithmetic signs or yung mga operator signs. And then, kung ano ba yung functionality ng bawat sign na to. So, but before we end, let's try to create a program that solve the sum of two numbers, but ang gagamitin naman natin is yung kagaya nung nasa PowerPoint kanina, value plus variable. So, for example, we are declaring integer sum is equal to a value which is 70 and another value which is 30. So let's output system.out.println, tawagin natin si sum. Okay, 70 plus 30 is equal to 100. And pwede rin naman, ang gawin natin ay ganito. Int x is equal to 70. So, ang pinag-a-add naman natin ngayon is variable plus value. So, variable yung x, then value ay yung 30. So, let's try. So, pareho pa rin yung sagot nila. And we can also do, kagaya nung ginagawa natin sa program natin kanina, is yung variable to variable. So, palitan lang natin ito ng y. And then, tada. So, same result pa rin siya. So, we can add variable to value, value to variable, and variable to variable, or value to value. So, if you have any question, just message me here in Teams.